Hello, my name is Roger and I'm a senior lecturer at the School of Engineering. I've been with Ngee Ann School of Engineering for almost 10 years now, and I would like to tell you what SOE is all about. But before I start, I would like to answer a question that many people have asked me, and that is, what do you do as an engineer? Clearly, some of these pictures may not accurately represent what I do as an engineer and what I did as an engineering student. There were a lot of tinkering and a lot of studying indeed, but that was not the main point. Allow me to demystify engineering for you. So what do engineers actually do? Simply stated, we invent new technologies, build robots, and maintain all sorts of equipment and machines as shown in the pictures. There are endless choices, opportunities, and possibilities in engineering. But don't let that overwhelm you. Did I know I would be doing all this when I was studying engineering? Not at all. And I don't think you should over-worry about the choices now. Just choose an engineering field that interests you and see where it takes you. At MP, our engineering diplomas will help you go far. We have engineered our diplomas to feature 4C. The first three are competencies, community, and complexity. All engineers need a strong core in engineering competencies and knowledge, and must be prepared to face real-world problems for the community, the environment, and the greater good. Equally important is being ready to navigate the complexity and uncertainties in our world. But we remember that all of you are individuals with your own aspirations. Hence, the fourth C, choice. We have 8 diploma courses to cater to your various interests. Within these diplomas, a range of elective modules exposes you to more specific engineering fields of your choice. To help you learn more about your fields of choice, there are off-campus activities such as industry visits, internships, and in some cases, research opportunities with local universities. And our strong ties to the industry ensure that what you learn can be applied on the job. Oh, by the way, let me let you in on a little secret. Do you know that we have a deal with the Singapore University of Technology and Design, SUTD? And this deal is only for engineering science and biomedical engineering students. It is the MP SUTD pathway, which allows selected students from these 2 diplomas to enter SUTD even before graduating from Ngee Ann Poly. These students will have taken some SUTD modules taught by SUTD professors during their time in MP. So, their degree program at SUTD will now be 3 years instead of the usual 4. Sounds great, right? Yeah, I know. That's why I have to share this with you. Exposure to real industry settings doesn't just happen outside of campus. Within the campus itself, we want you to have an authentic view of various emerging technologies. So we align our facilities to do that. Take, for example, our Robotic Research and Innovation Center, RRIC, that co-creates customized robotic solutions with industry partners such as SingHealth Polyclinics. Also, just this year, we are happy to have Instant Green Tech set up in MP, their IoT-enabled Smart Energy Management Technology Center, in addition to a solar farm and charging facilities for EVs. The above have barely scratched the surface though. Let me show you an overview of how our common engineering program works before going into a deeper dive into each of the diploma courses. First off, our diplomas can be grouped into 2 tracks, electrical and electronic versus mechanical. And we have Marine and Offshore Technology Diploma, which stands alone and does not fall under either track. So if you are enrolled into Common Engineering Program, or CEP for short, at the end of your first semester of study, you will choose your preferred track of study, or you could choose to move to the MOT diploma directly instead of choosing from the 2 tracks. And if you had earlier chosen from one of the 2 tracks, at the end of your second semester, you will then choose from one of the 5 choices if you are in the electrical and electronic track, or one of the 3 choices if you are in the mech track. You will then move to those diplomas starting from the 3rd semester. Alright, now let's look deeper into each of the diplomas. First, what's the key feature of our engineering science diploma? It is preparing you for enrollment into a STEM degree program, and 80% of our graduates have done so. Here, you will acquire a strong foundation in science, technology, engineering, and math. And you can choose from 2 emerging tech specializations: AI for autonomous systems or data analytics and security. You will experience university immersion through applied R&D and industry projects. And we will guide you to build your unique portfolio to clinch prestigious scholarships. Our partners, AWS Academy and Movita, help to keep the curriculum current and relevant. Why is biomedical engineering highly sought after? It is Singapore's first diploma that trains clinical engineering professions. What do clinical engineers do? They make use of MedTech to ensure that doctors can deliver healthcare in a high-tech manner. So, they give tech and cybersecurity advice to doctors and hospitals. They keep medical equipment healthy and help to improve their designs. Singapore will always have a need for such professionals because they are important in serving the patients. Next up, our broad-based electrical engineering diploma, which is like no other, especially when it is the only dedicated EE diploma in Singapore with an emphasis on sustainability. Think Singapore Green Plan 2030, think solar panel, think EV charging stations. You'll be exposed to technological trends in decarbonization, decentralization, and digitalization. And you have the option to specialize in one of the 2 areas. We have Singapore generating more power, relying on smart grids, and tapping on regional green energy sources. There is definitely a need for clean energy management know-how. And when you look at Singapore's plan to have 60,000 electric vehicle charging points by 2030, that is where power engineering expertise is required. I have earlier already mentioned the instant facilities. So let me add on here that EE also have ties with Beckhoff, Delta Electronics, and National Instruments to help ensure the practicality of the curriculum. The Electronic and Computer Engineering Diploma is another one of our broad-based courses. How is it different from electrical engineering? Well, you can picture the ECE course as being focused on smart electronic devices such as your mobile phones and laptops and all the technologies that enable your smart devices to be smart and to communicate with each other. So much of our modern lifestyle depends on this. It has 2 in-demand specializations to offer: Artificial Intelligence Internet of Things and Microelectronics. ECE partners with AWS Academy, Cisco, and National Instruments for their curriculum. Next, the Mechatronics and Robotic Diploma is the one that uses a strong fusion of mechanics, electronics, and programming to build autonomous vehicles or AV and collaborative robots. They are designed to work alongside human beings or to program mechatronic systems in a cyber-secure manner. There are tons of opportunities. Did you know that Movita, a startup specializing in AV solutions, is located within MP and using our campus roads to conduct autonomous shuttle bus trials? And guess what? You will also get a chance to ride in this shuttle bus as part of these trials. Furthermore, the MR curriculum is co-created with the help of the many companies you can see on this slide. The Mechanical Engineering Diploma is our 3rd broad-based course that will prepare you for the future economy, particularly in areas like precision engineering and public transportation. So how do we set ourselves apart from other similar diplomas? You have the choice to specialize in one of the 2 areas, namely automation design or mobility design. In automation design, you will acquire skills in the design, assembly, and maintenance of advanced automated production lines. And in mobility design, you'll be equipped with electromechanical knowledge and skills targeted at the mobility technology sector. We also infuse the curriculum with in-demand skills and keep it relevant with the help of Grandforce. As I mentioned earlier, the Aerospace Engineering Diploma is the only one in SOE that exists in both the mechanical and electrical and electronic tracks. And the reason is that it offers you the choice of specializing in avionics or mechanical. So what is the difference between avionics and mechanical? Let me use an example borrowed from the land vehicle, the Tesla. If you think about it, in the Tesla, you have the car chassis, its aerodynamic curves, steering, and suspension systems. That is the mechanical part of it. If you think about Tesla Autopilot, 15-inch touchscreen, over-the-air enabled software updates, that is similar to the avionics part of the aircraft. But why is there a need to split them up? Well, that's because licensed aircraft engineer professions are classified that way. This course will give you a strong foundation in aerospace, maintenance, repair, and overhaul, which is a key economic pillar of Singapore's aerospace sector. We partner with Jet Aviation, SIAEC, and ST Engineering in keeping the curriculum aligned to the industry. And now, we have the diploma that stands alone, outside of either track. Ngee Ann Poly is the lead in the SkillsFuture marine and offshore sector and has strong industry ties with partners such as the Association of Singapore Marine Industries. Our diploma in marine and offshore technology covers naval architecture and marine engineering and is updated with a focus on sustainability, decarbonization, and renewable energy to enable you to ride the wave of maritime tech advancements. Now you must be wondering, is learning in Ngee Ann School of Engineering just about going for classes and passing exams? Well, my answer is, of course not. For one, you get to apply your knowledge and skills learned in class to real-world industry projects or in competitions. Take, for example, our 3D space cleaning robots. Our students work on it under the guidance of the staff at RRIC and deploy it as part of National Robotics Programs Showcase at First Global IFCA Challenge 2023 held at Singapore Expo. And let me share about this Engineered for Complexity project by Ryan So, our electrical engineering student who worked with the Solar Energy Research Institute of Singapore to design and build a system to map and monitor solar panel performance. His project was even featured at the Singapore International Energy Week. That's a learning experience that's hard to top. At the far right, you can see Cody, our community outreach buddy robot, and it was showcased during the Home Team Festival 2023. The other two photos show our MR and ES students who did Singapore and MP proud at recent World Skills and Robotics competitions. We also love it when our students go places, both figuratively and literally. Just take a look at the SOE students we have brought on overseas immersion programs in Vietnam and China, and on a youth expedition project in the Philippines. We hope to bring you along too. And what can you look forward to after graduating from Ngee Ann School of Engineering? Life after Polytechnic is far from dull. For those of you exploring to further your study, we have a pool of universities that will recognize your MP diploma. They will grant you module exemption or advanced standing so you could possibly enter the second year of study for selected degree programs. Alternatively, for those of you intending to start your career upon graduation while advancing your skills and knowledge, you can also choose to upgrade yourself through the SkillsFuture work-study program and be conferred specialist diplomas. At the end of the day, we put students at the heart of what we do so that they can chart their career blueprints and find meaning and satisfaction in what they do. Just look at their smiles. Here are but a few jobs they have gone to work on. And if you need some real-life examples for inspiration, check out the following examples of our MPSOE alumni. So, make Ngee Ann School of Engineering your preferred choice. Join us in engineering a better world. Contact us now if you need further information. And remember to follow us on our socials. Hope to see you around Ngee Ann campus.